High on Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent. Sun Valley Associates is the key to your home, a tradition of excellence since 1962. Put our team to work for you. 208-622-4100. svassociates.com.
I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, and I'm pleased to be joined by our Athlete of the Week, Duncan Fuller, Sage School graduate and current Alpine racer for the Sun Valley Ski Education Foundation. Duncan, thanks for being with us.
Pleasure's all mine. Thanks for having me.
We wanted to have you on as our Athlete of the Week. You were selected based on the season that you put together, culminating in winning the Intermountain Cup for the downhill. How were you able to kind of maintain that level of excellence through the season and come out as the series champ?
Yeah, no, it was an incredible season. We worked really hard this year. We had a really dedicated team of athletes, very competitive, and the team worked very hard to give us all the opportunity we needed to ski fast.
Right.
I put together a season this year kind of based on, it was a year where I felt mentally stronger and physically stronger than I have in the past, and it kind of allowed me to ski at a level I haven't been able to. I got to take away my first 2 FIS wins, which is kind of a big deal for us, and it helped me grab that downhill title.
Yep.
But, consistently, this was one of my best seasons.
That's great.
Overall.
Well, congratulations on that accomplishment. And you mentioned we and the team, and it's so interesting to me that skiing it's an individual sport, but the importance of that team. Tell us about that.
Yeah, no, we often joke about how alpine skiing is the most individual team sport there is.
Right.
We travel around the world and around the country as a team. We train as a team. We train 6 days a week. We skip school. The amount of time you're actually racing is so small compared to the amount of time that you're training and preparing and being a part of a team that it really is in its own right a team sport.
Right. So having a real strong team pushes you too towards those accomplishments.
Absolutely. I mean, anytime you can have a strong team will make you ski faster, hands down. I mean, it's the most important thing for fast skiing is being able to have people there to push you all the time.
Right.
Because you don't get lazy. You're always chasing somebody or someone's always chasing you, and it really motivates you to ski as fast as you can.
So it must take incredible nerve to throw yourself down that icy downhill course, reaching speeds 75, 80 miles an hour. When you're standing in the gates, getting ready to go, what's your mindset? What are you thinking about?
As far as right when you're in the gate, you're not thinking about a whole lot. That's kind of the time
idea.
to take a couple deep breaths and clear your mind and just kind of let all your training and hard work kind of take you down the course from there.
Right.
But leading up to it, no, it's definitely nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
You kind of go through your warm-up routine, work on skis, maybe listen to a little music, and you're about 10 athletes out. You're definitely thinking about it a little, but closer and closer you get, the nerves kind of get there, and it's just time to start slowing down and get ready to go. So, skiing's a very mental sport.
Sure.
It requires a lot of mental toughness. It's such a small amount of time to perform at a very high level. It's not like football or soccer where something goes wrong, you take a timeout, go back out. You have a minute 30 to perform at your best.
Well, you put together some great performances, but you kind of mentioned it about skiing. Inherent to that sport is highs and lows. You've got your podiums and your crashes. You've got your victories and your injuries. You went through kind of that highs and lows at the end of this season, qualifying for the U.S. Nationals and then sustaining an injury. How do you deal with that?
Skiing, like I said, is very mentally rigorous. There'll be week spans where you're crashing in every race, or you're not getting the results you want, and it's really hard to wake up every morning and be motivated to go back out and knowing that you're a good enough skier and believing in yourself, because confidence is a huge aspect of ski racing.
Yeah.
And when you lose that confidence, it's really hard to perform at the level you can. So yeah, I mean, we all deal with it as ski racers. It's definitely not my first time dealing with the highs and the lows, but it was definitely a blow to qualify for something as awesome as U.S. Nationals and then lose it for something as stupid as crashing a dirt bike a week before.
I'm sure your coaches were jacked up about that. But this, like you said, you've been hurt before. So you're bouncing back again, the wonders of medical technology, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely very appreciative of the medical industry and all they can do, because they've put me back together many times and it's been fast. And I've gotten my fair share of a tour of all the hospitals around our state, And yeah, I've seen my fair share of hospital roofs and beds, and yeah.
Well, you'll bounce back from this one again. In addition to skiing, you're a thrill seeker on mountain bike, dirt bikes, boats. Where did you develop this kind of thrill seeker, need for speed attitude?
Luckily I kind of grew up with it, but living in a place like we do, it's kind of hard to not be a part of it.
Right.
Everyone here is so active, and our valley, it really fosters this mentality of being outside and being athletic and thrill seeking, and no matter what sport you do here, there's always someone, there's a mentor or someone that knows what they're doing, and it's per capita, it's incredible to see how many, high level athletes we produce out of such a small valley. So it's hard not to partake in as many activities as you can.
That's great. Yeah, no, taking advantage of where you live. Speaking of role models, have you had some role models that have kind of got you to perform at your best?
Yeah, I mean, as far as ski racing goes.
Anything, yeah.
I've always looked up to Bodie Miller. I've always thought he was cool. He's kind of always been on the more wild side. He trains really hard, but he also likes to have fun doing all sorts of other things. And that's I was never someone that could, I've always someone that needed to take a little time off after a long series, or I needed something that can distract me from it. If I'm so in ski racing, all the time, because it really is a year-round sport, you get kind of stuck and you get burnt out. So someone like that was always someone to aspire to, that was so intense when he needed to be, and then when he wasn't, he learned how to take that time away and train and stay in it. But
that's great. So what will you do now in the summer? Once you get all healed up, you'll hop on your mountain bike and do some training?
It's mountain biking time, yeah. A couple more weeks, should be healed up and ready to go. Mountain biking, dirt biking, up at the lake. So
right, that's great. What are your future plans, kind of, and goals for skiing and beyond?
Sadly, I'm kind of closing out this chapter. Moving forward, I'm headed to University of Denver next year.
Great.
So I'll probably continue to ski on a club team there. Mm-hmm. But as far as high level competition, it's I've kind of chosen to put my energy towards something else, maybe towards a business or more of a school, towards maybe more of a career.
Great.
Something I'm passionate about like that. But ski team hasn't always been about the skiing. The tools it provides you and the lessons it teaches you are far more important than any result I could have ever gotten.
Well, congratulations and good luck at Denver. You went to the Sage School, graduated from the Sage School in the first graduating class, I believe.
That's correct.
How did Sage School, kind of a non-traditional educational setting, how did that prepare you for what you'll be facing in the future?
Sage School was an incredible experience. I mean, what Chris and Harry have created is so unique in today's world. What they've done is they've created a place where you can really grow as an individual, and you can be who you are and learn at the pace you need to.
Right.
The entire experience kind of embodies this community that is far and few between in today's education system.
Yep.
I feel so blessed to be able to be a part of that experience. It's something that no matter where I go, I'll have that experience in my back pocket. The things it taught me as far as time management and dealing with everyday situations. It really was it's a school that's down to earth in the most in the realest sense of the word. So yeah, I feel blessed to have been a part of that community, and what they do there is incredible.
Right. Well, you take great chances out in the wilderness, and I think you did that in the educational environment. And kudos to you, and good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.
My guest has been Duncan Fuller, Sun Valley ski education racer, Sage School graduate. I want to thank our sponsors: Patrick Buchanan from State Farm Insurance, Sun Valley Associates, a tradition of excellence since 1962, and Dr. Tom Archie with Inner Health MD. Family medicine like it used to be. I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, keeping my eye on Wood River Valley sports and Wood River Valley thrill seekers for you.
Thank you.
Eye on Sun Valley, daily local news from beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho.